I had to hurry up and record. I'm saying thanks to Virgo, and like I call on Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Ariel. It's like the whole list, like SpongeBob with the scrolls. Okay, the Two of Cups came up, Virgo. But I wanted to hurry up and record because, oh yeah, so I like call, this is what I do. I call my people, and I'm like, well, it's our people. We all have access to our higher selves and the divine. One love, right? But I'm like, all right, Virgo, I'm good. Like, let's go, let's do this, girl. Yeah. Virgo is a dual sign, so that's two. It's the Virgin and the. It's almost like the Lover's card and the Devil card in tarot. It's two sides of the same coin, and one isn't good and one isn't bad. It's just like yin and yang, similar to Pisces, Cancer, Gemini. Okay, so what made me laugh is Virgo came in straight gangsta. We'll get right into it. Virgo use the gangsta. Sometimes as I channel, it'll come out. I will go from talking from third person to embodying the Virgo energy, and it'll like she. I keep getting a she vibe though. Is Virgo feminine? Like I'm an Aquarius, and Aquarius is masculine energy, more like action oriented, head over. Oh, a lot of you guys have been holding back tears. Okay, that's the first one. Virgo, masculine or feminine? Okay. Fire and air signs are masculine. Oh, that's easy to remember. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Masculine, fire and air. Feminine, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Yep, feminine. Okay, I felt the feminine energy coming in. I'm learning how beautiful feminine energy is. If you've been holding back tears, take this from a sign that truly embodies masculine energy. You need to cry, man. And you to be hearing that from me, I can't tell you. Like, you guys don't really know me. But to feel is to heal. Find a spot where you can let it out. Get a pillow if like you can't be loud, or like you don't have a spot, or like go in your car into an empty parking lot and just fucking cry. Wow, if there's one thing I have to say to you, Virgo, just cry. Please 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 cry. Your soul needs it. Oh, yeah, man. One of my gifts is that I can take people's pain and then cry for them. And if anyone watching this, if you're scared to face that, just call upon me. Like, ask for my energy. I don't need a name. I don't need whatever you feel for my energy right now. Just think about it. And now I'll be dead. Even if it's a collective, you know what I mean? Because I know it's scary. In order to get over one of my biggest fears, I had to take shrooms. My biggest fear was losing those that I love the most. And it was like a fear to a point where it was like haunting me. It was such a big fear. I would cry about the people I love just because, but in like a painful way. Because I'm like, oh my God, they're not going to be here forever. But instead of embracing life and loving life, I was living in fear. And that's a low vibration. Okay, remember, beautiful, beautiful, confident, goal setter, slaying it. You guys don't just reach goals. You murder it. You slay it. One of my Virgos, we had one of her Tuesdays named the Big Bertha. Because that motherfucker was such a J. I wanted to. Well, homegirl still came back home with a chill ass demeanor. That's another thing, Virgos. You guys are very chill. All these cards flipped out, I'm gonna take them. The Five of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Hangman, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Talk about carrying burdens. It's not in reverse. So you're nearing the end of a cycle. You know what your initiation process is to end the cycle and start a new one, and have the wheel for fortune officially start turning to a point where you can see it. You gotta put down the weight. You gotta get out of the way. Gotta put down. Love yourself again. If you feel like you've lost yourself lately, Virgos, beautiful Virgos, if you're feeling like up is down and down is up, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? If you feel like you've been to rock bottom and back, didn't tell a soul, didn't cry a tear, but let me, now that, see, as I'm channeling Virgo, she just used that as a strength. She didn't cry a tear. It was something she attached to her pride. But there's strength in crying. There's strength in, and you know what? Music. Even if you just get lost in music, maybe not all of you need to cry. I just feel a lot of Virgos right now who are like holding back tears almost on a daily basis. Is that correct? Did I just hear that correctly? It's almost like the world is like attacking you and like you did nothing wrong. That's what I'm feeling. Like I'm kind of pissed off, but like also at a point where I'm about to burst out into tears. Like, you know, you get yelled at so bad, like when you're younger, or like or if you're at work and like they're just like, and I'm like, oh my god, I am one fucking person, my guy. I don't know if that's a specific situation, but oh, you see how she's ghetto? She's like coming out like this. It's very black and white. Right now, I see like a Virgo with like a paper, like this and this. 1 + 1 = 2. How did you fuck that up? Some of you need to cry. Some of you need to go in the rain, baby. Oh my god! I didn't know you guys were so feisty. Handcuffs, holding it together. He's on that rocky water, but his face, poker face, poker face. Wow, you guys are very strong. I'm proud of you for doing all that you've done. If you haven't heard it, the Hierophant's here. If you haven't heard that from your parents and you're watching this and you're a Virgo, I'm really proud of you. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of people that are proud of you that just don't know how to show it. But you're going through an awakening, and soon different versions of love and support are going to show up for you. The support that you feel like you don't get. The situations that happen to you where you're like, this is absurd. Well, what did I do to deserve this? That's what I just heard. Like, what did I fucking do to deserve this? Like, you guys have pure intentions. You're good. You're loyal. You're trustworthy. You're honest. I feel bad about thinking thoughts sometimes that are completely natural. Release that. You gotta put down the weight. You gotta get out of the way. You gotta put down the weight. You gotta get out of the way. When was the last time you did something you wanted to do, Virgo? I'm hearing Taurus too. Taurus is also coming in. Aries. Well, Aries is like a little bit further down that cycle, because you both are learning things that each other has already learned. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. You're focused on a dream, on a vision. New inspiring ideas are coming to you about a business, about a change of career. Fuck how much time you invested in it. If it doesn't make it, well, also don't act impulsively. Definitely think over. Create that foundation first. I wouldn't recommend making any big decisions right now, just because when I channel Virgo energy, it's not typically that feisty. If you're feeling extra feisty, just be extra cautious of how you're acting, responding, speaking, because in that energy, like, I literally was ready to snap some buns. That's like, yeah, see, like, I'm having a hard time saying it, but that energy right now that you guys are feeling, you are enough. You've done enough. You can't not ever be enough. Everything you do is enough. I'm feeling that heavy for some Virgos that are listening to this right now. Or any sign, like any sign. I label these, but really you can watch any sign. You'll find it when you're supposed to. But that's why I can see why Virgo was like, I'm like, all right, what sign are we doing next? And just make sure you're sleeping well. You time. You time. Don't feel guilty about asking for you time. Oh, I think that was just a Taurus message that creeped into the Virgo. Cancer is coming in. Cancerian energy. I don't know if any Cancers are watching this, but I'm also proud of you. This world is a cruel place. It can be a cruel place, but you're doing really good balancing the two. You're so intuitive, spiritually. You balance the land with the spirit, and that's beautiful. All right, I'm just where are we at? What's the timestamp? Okay, so there's a deep unifying aspect, okay, Virgo, especially you, because the Two of Cups, you should keep showing up. The Lovers, it's like all these cards that are the dual, and you know that you are a dual sign, and so just like Gemini, and I'm a Gemini moon, Jupiter's in Virgo, you have to unify the two of you, except that there are two of you existing as one. It's not psychotic. It means that you are literally predestined to have a very pure, honest, loving, gentle side to you, but also like the rebel without a cause, the highly, taboo aspects of you that society says is important, like those secrets that you hide from like almost everyone, if not everyone. To learn how to merge the dark and the light, the shadow, the yin and the yang. To merge the two. You cannot be whole if you only claim the the light, or if you only claim the dark. Give the other side a chance, see what it is, but have a strong faith-based system before you go. Mine is Jesus Christ. I'm not a Christian. The Bible is magical, but I don't read a lot of parts in it. I was in a Bible group for a little bit. But it was amazing. I met great people. But I would like to go to the Bible as I do tarot. Just, flip through a page, ask a question, and ask God, connect to source. And it's just cool to have something that grounds you. Because life, Virgo, is going to start. You're going to go through deep healing. You may have to leave someone out in the cold, or someone left you out in the cold. It's going to break your heart, but you're going to become yourself the hermit. You're going to shine a light on that inner you. Fast movement, not knowing what to do in a situation, yearning for something, maybe for freedom and authority, waiting for an opportunity, that sunshine, inner conflict, and missing something, missing someone, or waiting for something from your past, wish fulfillment. Also be a Leo you're dealing with. Oh shit! I'm Virgo. I'm not even going to. Just know that everything that you're feeling is fine. And if it challenges your belief systems, your morals, whatever, why don't you start questioning those? Are those outdated maybe? You know how it's like we always make fun of, not make fun of, but like get angry or upset with an older generation because they're so rigid in their beliefs. And it's like, aren't you open to new information? The generation has changed. Please, 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 please open your mind to it, because it's not necessarily wrong. You know, to evolve as a species and to evolve as a human, to evolve as a soul, to evolve as Earth, we must be open to change. The one who survives is he who can survive change. I just felt like the energy of like Pastor TV Jakes over here. So yeah, be open to that. Hey, maybe I'm not a bad person for thinking this, liking this, and feeling this. Maybe crying is a strength that I deserve to know because I have been through war. 10 of Swords was out earlier. Like, I have been through the ringer. I have cried tears that nobody saw. Or I have put on a smile and done things that went against what I truly wanted. I have denied myself enough. That is the virgin side, right, of the Virgo. Now it's okay to, it's time for you to teach yourself it's okay to indulge. It's okay. It's actually, you're supposed to. You don't have to be so self-restrictive and self, like masochistic towards yourself. Notice your thoughts. Start to actually hear yourself. Stop throughout the day and be like, what is my mind thinking? Like, you won't think it. You'll just pause and like reflect on what you just thought, and you'll notice that you're very hard on yourself. What's the worst that could happen if you just indulge on yourself once a week? Since you guys like scheduled and structure. I should say schedule, structure, which is admirable. Why don't you add structure? Is there a section in your calendar for self-indulgence, self-care, buying something just because you want to, eating something just because you want to, going out, having a you day, a girl's night, a boy's night? But restore balance between the two sides by loving yourself more, Virgo. Find a faith-based system. I know you're an earth sign. I know that you've survived and thrived. It feels more like survived lately for you guys, though. But you've survived and survived on practical. Now it's time to thrive in the balance of practical and knowing that there's nothing more logical than treating yourself to a nice thought. Looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, wow, look at how beautiful, or look at how handsome I am. This body has gotten me through so much. And thank your body, and then hug it. Who cares if you feel weird? Weird is the you have to be odd to be number one. You know, the next best thing is always going to come across as weird. Galileo, Einstein, Newton, Tesla, everyone. They were Socrates, Plato, I was going to say Pluto. If you have Aquarius in your chart, or you are Aquarius, or you resonate with this, man, let's start putting ourselves out there more. If I'm doing it right now, you can do it. If it's calling you, if it's a thought you've wanted to do for a while, why not just put it into, start bringing that world, manifest it. You literally have to pull it out of 5D, which is where the thoughts exist, and manifest it. Just minimize your focus. Make it like a laser. Put affirmations on your phone so that it becomes more intertwined with your frequency. Slowly, the frequency will begin to make its way in as it becomes more and more of a dominant thought. You introduce it more, it becomes more of. Just like a banana, it is food for the soul. What is your focus on? What is our focus on? I don't know how long this went, so I'm going to end it. Actually, I don't know why. One of the things that changed my life was Abraham Hicks said ignore reality. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to try for 30 days. It changed my life. Sometimes I look outside and I'm like, how is it daylight? I thought it was like 2 a.m. and it'll be 1 p.m. My sense of time, I've released it, and all it's done is change my life. I went into complete hermit mode. That's Virgo energy. What's up? I self-reflected. Cut out people that were toxic to my vibration, because the more toxic people that I introduced into my vibration, the more that my own thoughts, mine, and be my own personal beacon and rock of truth, it becomes more blurry. And I can't be having that, because I'm here to seek truth, spread truth with love, no fear mongering. And I'm going to be revealing stuff, and I think you should watch it, because if I say it, I have researched it, but I like to test things myself. There you go. It's been a pleasure. It's like I went into complete boss mode. First it was gangster mode in the beginning, and now I feel like a fucking boss. Okay? I feel like a fucking boss. Like, fucks with me. Go ahead and try. Mm-hmm. Virgo energy is that type that, like, I feel like in your head when, like, you feel like you've dominated someone mentally. You're just like, mm-hmm. Keep walking. Yeah, that's right. Oh, what? Love you, girl.